Hey, what's going on? I am Captain Zap. Welcome to the show. Let's play Valheim. I have been not doing much, really. I've been messing around with the spawns here, the greydwarf spawns. They've been getting quite annoying. Yep, Black Forest. So I've been placing down workbenches to try to prevent their spawns, but my fucking god, dude. There'll be the tiniest gap between workbench coverage. If we look here, the workbench only covers a certain distance, a circle. And sometimes the circles don't quite overlap each other, and there'll be a small gap. You can hear these motherfuckers right now. Where was that? Yeah, sometimes you'll hear them just beating the shit out of a workbench off in the distance, and you go over and there's like a bunch of like wood on the ground. Yeah, they go from like one workbench to another. So here's a workbench here. So I walk around like this with a block of wood to see where I can and can't place it. And if I can't place it because there isn't a workbench close enough, that's likely where the greydwarfs are spawning. And I don't see anything, dude. Nothing. So there should be no place on this island that isn't covered. Oh, see right here. So see this one? This is the boundary for that workbench. And this is the boundary for that workbench. And I guarantee there's one over here. Yep, see there's one here. And one here. So there's only this tiny little plot of land right here. That sucks. So I've been doing this for a while. Yeah, where the fuck did you come from, dude? So he came from over here, so we gotta look now. There's no fucking way, dog. Where are you coming from? Oh, see right here. This is insane. Get f***ed, loser. God damn it. Alright, so anyway, I've been doing this, and I will continue to do this. This island is fairly large. I would imagine that there are plenty of tiny nooks and crannies that they can spawn still. I'm not going to waste your time with that. So let's head on back. So here we are. This is the main site here. I think what we're going to do today, we're going to build this kind of spawner thingy. We're going to take advantage of the spawner. And the way that we're going to do it is from a YouTuber called Total X Clips. And I am a fucking Neanderthal, so I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I'll pop that motherfucker's at in the description here. And basically what we're going to do is dig down underneath this bad boy. We're going to dig down beneath it, all the way as deep as we can go. We'll build like a cool little pit area for the creatures to spawn into down below it. And we'll put some fire down there to try and kill them. So that should be it. It should be fairly simple. And then we're going to build like a temple kind of thing around this, which means we're going to have to destroy a lot of this land. But before we get there, I think we should just try digging. So that's what we're going to do. We'll just go as deep as we can go here. All right, so I dug all the way down here. This is as deep as we can go. And then I just kind of found the center of this bad boy. I made sure that we were using beams that were on the appropriate axis. Remember that the land is kind of like in squares here. It's a straight path north-south and east-west. That's how you get these edges here. Only show up north, south, east, and west. These hard edges. So I set up a block of wood that was the right axis, and then I just shot it down from about the center of this thing here. And now what we're gonna want to do before we finish digging all this land is gonna come down to about that point. So what we're gonna want to do, I think, is decide how big we want the how big we're gonna want this area, the spawn area for these grey dwarfs. And I think I'm gonna do like something reasonable, nothing too big. It will probably be a 2x2 square. I think that they'll be able to spawn in there like this. I think that should be plenty. And that should give us enough space to kind of figure out what to do with the fire situation, how we're gonna kill these grey dwarfs. And I think we're gonna use fire. I think that's how everybody does it. I'm not here to reinvent the wheel. So let's do that. We're gonna build a 2x2 pit, and we're gonna send some iron beams up just to keep this thing covered while we dig out all this shit underneath it. So we will be doing that. Put wood iron poles here. Go straight up, redo the roof, and we should be good there. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we got the new roof up. It's not spawning. What I do want to do is kind of keep this thing protected, because I'm still not sure if these grey dwarfs are going to spawn in and from one of the many gaps that I left on this island and just start destroying this thing. So that would suck. A lot of prep work here. I did turn off raids also, just so you know. I did not feel like dealing with that. Last thing I need is a couple of trolls come through here and destroy this motherfucking thing, dude. Alright, so this should be safe. It is grounded to the lowest point that the terrain can get. So I think what we're going to do now is rebuild some of this stuff, maybe down below, and just dig out this whole area. Try to make everything... I'm thinking maybe we don't need to make everything this low, because we want that to be a pit. Maybe I'll design the pit first. So we'll bring the stone cutter over here, and we'll just outline what the pit's gonna look like. The spawn area, and maybe it'll be that high wherever the stone lies, and then we'll excavate the whole area to that height. I think that's the way to do it. And I'll get rid of this rock, and hopefully that's close to about this height. So I'm gonna get on that. Okay, we're back. It's the next real life day. This took forever. Just cutting the whole top of this mountain off was a big pain in the ass, but I think we got it, man. I think we're good. It's pretty much, you got a couple little spots like this. I'll fix all this. I'll make it look a little bit more natural. This is permanent. This is just how this is. You can't change that. And then we got kind of this area over here, which I've been working on a little bit. It's making it look a little bit more easy, I suppose. A little more natural. Let's talk about a couple of things. I got bored of doing this, so I was trying to figure out a way to get snapping points the way that I want. I didn't like this. The way that the blocks are kind of sitting up on top. It's a bit high. I wanted more distance between the floor and this greydwarf spawner. So I've been trying to figure out a way to do half-meter vertical increments adjustments here. So this is a full meter. Let's talk about this for a minute. This is a 1 full meter. And I want to do half meters. I did notice that the hearth is a half meter tall. Let's look at that. Grab some stone. So the hearth is a half meter tall. So we could do this. And it does have snapping points, but they're a bit awkward because I think it's a block and a half wide. So as you can see, that's a half meter, right? And it has a snapping point on the edge here. So we could do half meter that way, but the hearth is a bit of a pain in the ass. You can't do it like up above the ground or anything like that. So that seems kind of impractical. But what I did notice is that if you have, so let's just do that high is plenty high, I think. And then you have all these snapping points every meter, right? If you use this 26-degree wood cross and you find the center snapping point, this should give you half meter snapping points, right? So we can go like that. And then we can use this like that. There's your snapping points. So now you got half meter snapping points. I wouldn't mind trying to figure out a way to do quarter meter snapping points. But anyway, so there's your, that's kind of the solution I came up with for half meters. We can do that here like that. And then we can plop in one of these bad boys. We'll grab a top snapping point. And then there. Now it's kind of like recessed a little bit. And I don't know if I like this better. It gives you a little, you know, a little bit of room now, a little bit of headroom between the greydwarf spawner and the floor. But now it's only a half meter up off the ground, which I don't entirely love. Let's see. That doesn't, I guess that's not terrible. Let's see what it looks like from down under. Down under. It's not that much space, I guess. It's not great. I was kind of hoping to stack these reinforced chests like we've been doing. I was kind of hoping to stack these 3 high. And in order to get them to 3 high, you need at least this much space. 1.5 of these full things. Full things. Let's find out the real name of those, huh? Stone wall. 4x2. Or 1, 2, 3 of these regular ones. So I'm not sure if I love this. It's also going to kind of block this gate. They'll be clipped into the gate. So, I don't know. I'm going to keep thinking about that. But, you know, we found the solution regardless. That's pretty cool. It's getting dark. Let's hurry on to my next point. I want this temple to be pretty large. And I also want it to have a courtyard. So I think I'm going to have to kind of raise the land over here towards this little, I don't know, estuary. I don't know what you would call this. So I think I want it to come out a little bit. I was thinking about putting like a sundial here or something, some kind of cool feature. So this is going to have to come out a little bit. And I think we will just use stone walls to kind of imply that there is this kind of like a world save. To kind of imply that there's like this revetment or this structure that's holding this land back, which I kind of like. So I think we'll come out a little bit more. I'm still not sure how big this temple is going to be. Really, it might be like this big. And it's a shame because we have all this room on the sides now, and a little bit in the back to work with. But I think I'm pretty dead set on this. I want it to be like a long kind of temple. So I think I will continue to work this land a little bit, pull it out some, and then there may be some stairs that go down over here, kind of diagonally over to this main village area down here. And this land I will work between now and next episode. So we'll worry about that later. For now, I'm going to keep working on this little revetment area. And let's do a quick proof of concept to make sure that this all does work the way that it's supposed to. And I'm sorry it's dark. I was babbling for a while, but you know, it is what it is. Sorry. I'm fucking sorry, dude. Jesus. So what we want to do is in all 4 corners here, we want to build these standing braziers. And those require coal, bronze, and Fenris claws. And I have already brought those materials over here. So we got Fenris claws, coal, and some brass. So we're gonna put these babies down in the corners here. And I think I'm going to do this corner first because I will get... They're going to light me on fire, I'm pretty sure. They almost always do. So let's plop this bad boy right there. And then this one over here, kind of get this looking right. Okay. And then this one can go like here. And then we'll open this motherfucker so I don't get lit on fire. And we'll plop this right there. Alright. And then in order to keep the spawned greydwarfs from destroying these braziers, what we have to do is raise the terrain a little bit. And that's going to require some stone. Let's get rid of this crap. Stone. Yeah. Where's the wood? There you go. Dick. All right, so we'll raise this a little bit. We don't want it to be too crazy, so maybe we'll give it a quick little pickaxe action. And then we'll do a level ground right here. And I'm on fire. Yeah. Very cool. I do love being on fire. Alright. So, I don't know if that's enough to keep them protected. Should be. And then we just have, like, this dirt spilling out. It kind of, I don't mind it. It looks okay. We got dirt in the corner there. I put this little block up here, but there's a huge pile of dirt back there that I can't get rid of. It's part of this land mass that won't go away. We can probably delete this too. Don't need that. Yeah. Very cool. Thank you. Close that bad boy, and I think we're ready to give it a shot. So I built these stairs that go up here. And let's just go ahead and destroy this covering. See if it works. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. All right. So they do spawn down here. That's nice. Oh, hey, buddy. And they don't seem aggressive, which is nice. Oh, what was that? Oh, healing? Okay, so that does work. The only problem is... how do I feed these braziers? Let's go cap this bad boy. Make sure we have enough wood. Alright. So let's go put the roof back on. Very cool. It does still work. We'll grab all that. All them goodies. And then the only thing is I want to be able to feed these braziers. So I think we're going to destroy... Can we feed them now? Yes. If we destroy these bottom iron gates here, or whatever they're called. Very cool. So now we can feed all of these. Yep. Excellent. I love it. So I think okay. I think this is gonna work out. I'm still not sure about this it's a little halfy here, but that's fine. I'll figure that out later. Right now I'm gonna kind of map out the size of this bad boy and kind of work this terrain over here to get it kind of further this way. Yeah, so I will do that, and I will see you in a little bit. Okay, we're back. I got the basic outline of the temple done. I think it's just going to be a rectangle. I think that is going to work fine. Don't really want to do much as far as that goes. So I got the courtyard kind of coming along here. I just made it 3 wider than the temple on each side, and then I have a rough half circle with 3 beams. Why isn't that touching? Whatever. I feel like that's a problem. That just fell down there. Oh, it's just because one's damaged, I think. From the rain. Okay. Probably fine. Whatever. It really doesn't matter. Anyway, I got the rough outline done. And I kind of raised the terrain all the way over here. And then I've been putting down these stone bricks. All the way down. And then we'll get in here. We'll fix all this terrain and shit. So, but that's coming along pretty good. I think this, so like I've said before, this side, the east side of the temple is going to be all like the village. Maybe the commerce side of it. There'll be stairs coming up here to the temple courtyard, which will be fairly large. And I will pave this, I think, and put something down. Maybe a sundial, something. I don't know. A lot of trees around here, so maybe I'll cut down some of these trees first. And then over here on the west side of the temple, I think I'm going to put down like a house or something for whoever runs this fucking place. And then over here, maybe this will be more residential stuff. Maybe some more houses up here. With a stairway going down into the town. And then still gonna do a port, I think, over here. After we fill this in, we'll put a port. Seems pretty doable. So I'm gonna keep doing that. One thing that I did notice, it rained here a couple minutes ago, and these braziers went out. So I copied Total X Clips or whatever that genius's name is, and I just put these guys down. I think it looks really fucking cool, and it covers these braziers from the rain. So that's all it takes. Pretty cool. These things have been running on one coal forever, this entire time. So days, in-game days. So yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. So I think the way that it's going to be laid out is I will put like pews or something in here on each side. There'll be an aisleway from the door to here. But I don't think I think I'll do stairs on each side, left and right. And then this will be kind of like a stage with some sort of podium or something. I think that might look okay. And then these walls will just go straight up and then turn into some sort of steeple or bell tower or something. Check it out. Braziers are good. But if I destroy one, see, it goes out. Pretty cool. Anyway, I think they look cool anyway, so. And it's lit again. Pretty fucking cool. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so we got this area kind of all done. And like a little stage area too. I figure I'm gonna put more of these benches all the way around this balcony area, and this will be like a stage or amphitheater or whatever. I kind of like this. I think it came out pretty nice. It was super easy. It's just a bunch of these long stone wall 4x2s, and then I used a door to find the dead center of each one of these bricks. And then I free placed these floor pieces, these wooden floors. I just free placed them so that they were just barely below the these stone walls. So yeah, I think it came out okay. Then you got some stairs over here, down, and then into the temple, which I have now mapped out. I think this is going to be the rough size of it. Yeah, so I was going to show you how I did this this little podium here. This was kind of fun. I just took a door, and I put the door, get out of free place. I put the door so that it was snapped, the edge was snapped to one of these, the edges of these iron cage top things. I put that down, and then I rotated it so that the corners met here. Right there. So what that's going to do is push... I can delete that now. It's going to center a pillar, and it's going to push it back just a little bit. Right there. So it's now it should be dead center of these two floor tiles. And you can just pop those babies right there. So now you have this little podium, which is cool. And then I'm going to, we'll cover it with some, maybe we'll rotate these a little bit. We'll cover it with some trim. Like that. And then maybe a couple of these babies. And then one of these quarter floors. Just to make it a little bit more realistic here. That's not too bad. I'm going to put down more of these benches too in here. So there'll be a bunch of these, rows of these in here. That'll be cool. Onto the windows. I hate this wavy shit. It's driving me insane. It looks not great. So I want these to be like long, thin windows. Now that we have access to crystal, I wanted to do these long, thin windows. I think I got it worked out. We're gonna have to trim the shit out of it to hide all this waviness, but I think I got it worked out here. We don't need that many. Drop some of those. So what I'm going to do is put a door, obviously. I'll put a door in here so that I can find the halfway point, right? Yeah, it should be about halfway. And then I'm going to do some of these iron walls. And I'm going to make sure that the fancy side is pointing out like that. And we're going to snap these bad boys to the middle, just like so. And we'll go that high. That's cool. Might as well do it on both. And then we'll delete these doors. And that's not too bad already. But I want to kind of do a little accent piece. So I'm going to do this wood roof cross, 45 degrees. And I'm going to find the center snapping point. And I'm probably going to have to free place this. Yeah. So we'll free place this so that it's right kind of in the middle. As close to the middle as we can get. We don't want to go up. So we got to find this point here where it's like right there. And we'll pop one of these bad boys in each side. Yeah, right like that. And then we're going to do the same thing to the top. Yeah, why not? That's fine. Just like that. And those look, they look all right. And now you can cover these things up. I found that out. Let's get it off of free place mode. Yeah, you can just bury these things in wood or in in stone. Let's get a different snapping point. Where are we? There you go. Yeah, so you can just do that. And then we'll maybe go one higher. I don't know what we're going to do up there, but that's for future Captain Zap to worry about. So now we'll grab some of these crystal wall pieces. And we'll just put them there. And then we'll grab a different snapping point for this one. Something like that. Yeah. And then we'll get the bottom snapping point. And we'll just shove that right into... Uh-oh, why is it red? There you go. Yeah, there it is. Not too bad. And then we'll give it the old trim. And I think I'm gonna do some of this kind of like that, where it's pointy like that. And we'll do this both sides. Grab some more wood. And then maybe a couple of these little bad boys. Purdy it up a bit. Yeah, just like that. And that ain't too shabby. So we're going to do this. And I've been kind of deciding where I want windows to go. I don't want to go crazy with them. I want to, but maybe I shouldn't. So I think I'm going to go with kind of this distance. Oh, wait. Hold on. Why don't you hold the fuck on? I moved this entranceway to the side here. I figure this is where the proprietor of this establishment is going to live anyway, over here on the side. On the western side of this temple. So now I have access down here to the this pit of torment. So, all right, now I'll see you in a little bit. Now you're free to leave. And we're back. I made a couple changes. I added a roof. Sorry about the rain. But, you know. Anyway, I added a roof to this, I don't know, bleachers, I guess? I don't know. And I also put down some benches. I did change some things on the temple. Let's take a look. I took 2 layers of stone brick off of the, I guess the main part of the temple. And then I added some stairs so that it kind of just looks a little bit cleaner on the outside. I will figure something out for this on the inside, whether it's just putting trim on it or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Probably do the same thing for the backside. Although maybe not, because I think I'm going to use, these are 26-degree roof tiles, and I think I'm going to use 45-degree roof tiles for the for this back part. So we will see. Yeah, we will see. Not quite sure how that's gonna go. When I lowered the this main hull, I had to kind of destroy the windows and make them a little bit smaller, which I think is better in the long run. I think it looks a little bit more temple-y, less distractions, all that shit, whatever. I don't know. I also shrank this window here on the far side of the door. So that's what's going on here. The quick update, I guess. And maybe trim this out too a little bit. See how that works out. Yeah, maybe I should. That's okay, I guess. So now I'm just kind of messing around with roof stuff. Just kind of doing this crap. Still not quite sure what we're gonna do for the rest of this this area here. I was hoping that this would be like way up. This spawner would be like way up in the air, but it's just not. With the how far you can dig down, it's only 8 meters, I think. It's just not going to be possible. So I think what we'll do is we'll just put this bad boy in a cage. We'll put a little bit of like a steeple, or I don't know what you would call that. I'm gonna call it a steeple. In the middle, maybe made out of brick, which is gonna require some iron. I guess we're already bringing iron up anyway, so yeah. I kind of want to leave this open though. I like it better open. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out. But as it is now, I think we're gonna kind of cap this. And I might fix these windows a little bit. I don't really want to go any higher in here. Maybe we'll go one more layer of stone bricks, and then start on the roof here. I'm just gonna finish this roof here and add that layer to the top and see what it looks like, and then we'll start roofing again. I'll be back. All right. I forget where we left off. I keep having to stop and go get more crystal and from the mountain biome. But anyway, this is what we got here for the front. I'm gonna probably do something here, something more creative than this, but for now, this is it. We got the roof done for the most part, and the back wall done. We got these two giant windows here. I like this a lot. And then I'll probably put like some trophies here or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll design some stuff out of wood to put there. I'm not quite sure, but so that's done. Everything's kind of trimmed out and, you know, on the outside. So there is a problem though. Here, let me eat some food really quick. Here we can do this with the stone stairs, right? But it's going to be ugly on the inside. These things I think I can cover. I'm still trying to work that out, but I think I can fix that and make it look better. But here there's really no way to keep those protrusions, those stone protrusions, those 90-degree angles from sticking down into this space here, which is supposed to be kind of unbroken. I kind of like the way that it looks now. So I have an idea. Let's go up there. I think what we'll do is I'm going to overlap the roof. This is a 26-degree roof, by the way. I'm going to overlap the roof by one roof tile. And I'll just do this all the way up. Why not? And then we're gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna add some stone blocks, just like that. And we're gonna get the illusion here that that it's the roof goes to here. On the outside, you'll be able to see the roof goes to here, but on the inside, it'll go to here. And that sounds confusing, but you know, I'm an idiot, so whatever. So then we're gonna take our iron, right? And oh, we don't have any iron. So I did bring this box of supplies up here. Let's take a couple iron and drop some wood. Probably. Is that enough? Yeah. All right, so we'll do iron here. And we're doing iron because we're going to put stone down. And we'll just kind of do this. I don't want it to poke through the roof at all. So we'll just kind of do it like this, I guess. Something like this. Okay. And then maybe we'll just put down, do we have any wood? Yeah. We'll just cap this off really quick. There you go. All right, so now we have all of this iron cage. Hopefully it doesn't break. So now what we're gonna do is grab some of these stairs. And we're just gonna plug these holes. Get that snapping point on the roof. And now these should be supported because of the iron cage. So and then we will shove one of these inside the other one. And let's I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. We don't have to put a window in here after all. I'll do this to the other side, and then we will move on to the next thing. I'll see you in a little bit. So here's how that turned out. Not too bad. Next, I want to kind of blow a hole in the roof here and start working on the steeple or spire or whatever. I don't think it's a spire. I think spires have stairs. And these will not have stairs, but whatever the fuck. Bell tower. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Start working on that in a minute. What I do want to do... What I do is... get these fed, all these braziers fed, because we're going to have the roof open for a minute, and there will likely be some spawning here. So let's get these things going. Might as well just load them up. One charcoal lasts like, I don't know, in-game days. So 5 will be plenty. So let's go up top. Let's go take a look. I went ahead and did all this apron here. This stonework all the way around. Not too bad. Not too bad. I like it. Maybe do something about that, huh? Well, later. And then we got this going on. A little bit of this action. You can't get rid of these little sprouts or whatever the fuck these are. You can't, they don't go away. I tried like hitting them or doing whatever, they don't go away, so. They gotta stay. Not a big deal. Maybe, no. Not a big deal. So let's go up top. And let's blow a hole in this bad boy. So, I think... Is it these two? Oh, bad news. It's a half a one. Oh, brother. Well, alright. I think it's these 4. Should have planned that out better, huh? Oh well, we'll make it work. And then, so we're gonna destroy all this hooey. And then, oh, taking smoke damage, baby. So now I'm thinking, you can hear him dying down there. So now I'm thinking, let's grab some, whoa, where are you going, dude? Get up. Grab some iron. We'll just kind of establish a general height. We're going to be using the iron because we're going to attach brick to it. So I don't think we need to go crazy, but let's go. What do you think about that? That might be good. A good height. Let's go check it out from down here. Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe I might go one more. Just for funsies. And this is gonna cost like $1 million fucking iron. So I got this all finished. I think that's a good height for it. And I think we're gonna start kind of in this corner here, like that. And then maybe raise it 1 like that. And then same thing over here. Just attaching these directly to the iron cage here. And I think this way we can kind of cover this up. These holes here, we can cover those up with some wood. Maybe. Oh yeah, definitely gonna cover up. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, that's not terrible. I might even cover that up a little bit with like a truss or a stringer on the roof there. That could be cool. I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'll bring you back when it's done. These poor guys. And we're fucking back. My God. This is what she looks like so far. There we go. I got the top off too. Put the top down, baby. Not too bad. Not too bad. Simple kind of church, maybe. Let's go inside. I did a real bad fuck up. I wanted to get an elder trophy to hang up in here somewhere, so I went to go fight the elder. Yep, here. And this is, if you remember, where we built our portal room. So I summoned the elder, and he did quite a bit of damage underground to my portal room. So much so that I couldn't get home. I had to dig down into the portal room, fix everything, and then kind of get all resituated. So, but everything's back to normal now. It's all better now. It just took a long time. This is bothering me. I'm gonna get some stone. Oh, I did organize the basement a little bit. I put all chests. This one's all fucked up because of this dirt, but other than that, they're all good. We're gonna fill this up with stone. We're gonna fill this side up with wood. And then you got resin, greydwarf eyes, all your 3 different trophies there, and then your 3 different other shit. Dandelions, seeds, and fucking puke berries or whatever. So, anyway, this thing's working out pretty good. It's been a number of days in game, and it's still 5 out of 5 for coal, so that's cool. What was I doing? I came down here for something. Oh yeah, stone. Yeah, right. Much better. Okay, so I took the top off the chimney and I blocked this up, and that works. It's not no spawning. So it was getting kind of annoying listening to these people catch on fire and scream to death all the time, but don't have to listen to that anymore. So what I'm gonna do now is do a little bit of decorating. I am going to do some trim. I'll put the pews in, or the benches, whatever. And then hang some stuff. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this eyesore. All right, I had a little bit of a problem-solving dilemma. I'm not going to show you the inside because I'm decorating. But so here's the issue. I want to hang a sconce dead center on this wall, but because it's uneven, you don't really have any snapping points that work for dead center. And you could free place it, but then it's like, you know, it doesn't look great. It's protruding. Looks like shit. So here's what you do. Grab your wooden door, like always. And then you plop that in so that the edge is on this corner here. The edge of the door is on the edge of this brick. And then you can just put your guy down. And I always go one above just in case it gets destroyed with the door. And then you just plop this bad boy in there. And there you go. Dead center. Not bad. Alright, I'm going back to decorating. Big reveal. There she is. It's super foggy. I love it. There we go. The inside. The altar? Or podium, whatever you want to call it. This little back area, I thought this was kind of cool. Little display. Pretty cool. I got the crystal battle axe and iron sledge on display back here. These little shelves that I made. Shelves that I made. Whatever. And these little benches I put down with some offerings for the greydwarf gods or whatever the fuck. There's that same shot, you know, without fog. Not too bad, not too bad. Here's from the side. Looks pretty nice at night. I don't mind this at all. Here's another shot at night. You can kind of see the candles in the windows. I like that. You can definitely see the spawner through that front window there. Amphitheater came out nice. Here's a decent shot from above. I wish I had fly commands. I can't really get any higher than this, but and I can't really get his body to disappear. There you go. There's a decent shot. Maybe I'll come up here during the daytime and get a good shot. Not too bad. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right. This is it. This was the whole build. I think we're going to call it the Temple of Eternal Torment. Just because it's fun to say. Yeah, having these guys spawn and then instantly die to collect all their juicy, delicious innards is pretty gross, but hilarious, I guess. It works really well. They're kind of crushing it with the wood and stone, and I've been using the resin for like candles and shit, but yeah, they just keep spawning and dying. Although we haven't gotten any shaman trophies yet. Weird. Okay. So, if you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Next up is the village that accompanies this temple. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all these fucking candles off because they do expire. I just turned off all these candles. They do expire after like a couple hours, and they just go away completely. You can't refill them or anything. So, what can you do? Let's get rid of that. So that's it. This is the whole Temple of Eternal Torment build from start to finish. I think it came out pretty nice. Mike could use some trim here and there, but I think it works out pretty good. Over here, we're gonna build the like a house for whatever, you know, official takes care of this church, this temple. And then next episode, we're gonna do that and the rest of the town. It's gonna be a fairly large undertaking for this build. I wouldn't expect it to be done within the week here. I gotta go grind for way more resources now. I used a ton of that crystal shit. And I had to go back to a couple caves to get more. And I'm almost out. So, and I'm also almost out of money. I bought a ton of those wicks for candles. I thought I was gonna use way more. So I have like hundreds of wicks now. But I'll use those in this building, the village building. But I'm out of money. So I need to go get more money from more caves and that kind of shit. So, but this is going to be the village down here. I'm going to try to use some blueberries here. I'm going to try to level this ground and make this into like a little blueberry farm or something. I got a lot of ideas, lots and lots of ideas, but it's going to require some serious grinding. So bear with me a couple more days and I'll have that episode to you. But, and the port too. Oh yeah, dude, Jesus. And a port. So, yep, it's going to be a big one. Or maybe even a lighthouse. I'm not sure. Now that we have infinite stone and wood and resin and all that shit, I'm not really worried about like building stuff. Although I do need a ton of core wood because we're doing all log cabins here. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to be planning that. I'm going to try not to change this terrain too much. I think it looks pretty nice the way that it is. I did add all of this foliage down here. All this grass and ferns and shit, put this down, so. Yeah. I learned a lot from this build, and I'm only going to keep learning more. So stick with me. Let's do this next build together. That'll be fun. Don't forget, if you like the video, if you like the build, if you learned anything, hit that like button, leave a comment. Let me know what you learned, or if you can teach me something. What could I have done better? Let me know. What could I have done differently? What would you have liked to have seen here? Let me know in the comments. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Share it with your friends. Hit that bell notification thing or whatever. Or don't. But I'm going to call it here. I had a great time. Hope you did too. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.